Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. When we left off last time, we finished up helping out Letho, and I'm so happy with how that quest went out. He made it seem like as though he had been killed, so all the people who were hunting him were hopefully off his trail for good, and we recommended that he head back to Kaer Morhen, and he said he will give it a shot, so excellent. Very pleased with that. Now we are working on the Ladies of the Wood. We actually found the Whispering Hillock, but I want to follow the trail of treats. So here we are, back at this mysterious house. We've got a Gran here who knows what's going on, but doesn't really want us talking to the children or anything. There's a six-eyed tree, and there's some kind of Johnny hanging out. So, all these little guys had nothing to say to me. Let's try the boy who was punished. Hi, Gran.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Nothing
Not
doing.
allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up.
I don't believe that.
And strangers steal kids.
I'm not going to steal you. I want to help. Given what he just said, Geralt, neither of these options are... I mean, I guess this seems like the nicer one.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You hear? Says he's afeard of you. Stop scaring my kids.
The kid he was so looking forward to dinner. Poor little Trevik. Find a way to lure Gran away from the hut. We do need to talk to the kids. I don't know. I get the feeling, though, that she's trying to protect them. She talks about kids go missing in the swamp sometimes. I think she doesn't want these kids... Ooh, the elusive Arenaria. I think she doesn't want them ending up on the trail of treats. I think she's trying to protect them from whatever takes children. I could be totally wrong with that, but... She seems like maybe not such a bad person. I think she's trying to help him out.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Why'd she say that? You ever seen Johnny?
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Is Gran good to you guys?
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never. When we're bad, she cries.
Aw.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
So I think she actually probably is decent to these kids. And she's trying to look out for them. They said before that they're all orphans. So if they were all orphans, maybe a burden on the village sent on the trail of treats, perhaps she rescued them.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid.
Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And eats snails. Yuck.
Alright.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Alright. I mean, if they're scared to go into the woods, then it doesn't seem like they'll go there. Isn't there something else? No, it seems like that seems fair. We'll do hide and seek.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
Oh, that means they
looking,
have.
And you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Alright. 4 kiddos to find. We should be able to do this. I wanted to poke around anyhow, so... Prime opportunity. Anyone in here? I see you.
I can see you.
How'd you find me?
Journey to the ends of the world. Sirens, the harpies' distant relatives, are winged monsters found in the Skellige archipelago, most frequently on unpopulated isles. Unpopulated isles are in the inaccessible coastal areas of populated ones. According to legend, they are daughters of the mythical winged giant Hrosvelg, who lives on the edge of the world and births gales with the waving of his wings. Hrosvelg's daughters seek out the company of giants and often make their nests near their lairs. These creatures attack boats and ships from the air, tearing sails and rigging to shreds and rendering the vessels immobile. At times, they will snatch men or cattle from the deck and drop them from great heights to their death. They also attack travelers trekking across isolated beaches. They are just swell ladies. Okay. Harpies and sirens, eh? And Arrhenius. We fought them last game. Okay, so Micula, we found you. Alright, I think they're all going to be kind of on this little island, I'm assuming. Although they could easily follow the path here. Would they do it? Huh, we got something hanging from the tree here. Is this the start of the Trail of Treats, perhaps? Well, that wouldn't fit with my... Well, I don't know. My theory is that Gran tries to save the kids from the Trail of Treats. Yeah, we definitely have stuff hanging from the branches. So, if so, she'd want to be near the Trail of Treats to find the kids. But maybe I'm wrong, and... I don't know if she's taking them in, though. Okay, it seems like this would be prime hiding spot, other than being locked. Climb up there. No. Climb this little makeshift ladder. Can we? No. But, oh, that'll do. It looks like a kid could shimmy up there if they tried. Although I hope they aren't up on the roofs. No? Okay. I'm just scaring a bunch of birds up here. I should use my Witcher senses. And I do plan to, eventually, but I'm also just kind of exploring what's... Ah!
Found you. You can stop hiding.
Found me.
Alright. And someone ran off this way, huh? Someone did climb up there. Was it her? Is that how she got to that spot? Oh.
I can see you.
That's a pretty good spot there. Alright. I went right by her the first time. Okay. And one more of ya. Do we think she went inside? Looking like. Out the window? Well, I can't climb out it, but it looks like maybe a kid did. Oh, there you are.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise.
You could show him a trick or two. Blast something with Ard for him, Geralt.
Found
Come
you
on.
all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we?
You did.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Yeah, but Gran, he's worried he's gonna get in trouble. Although they said she doesn't
Where's
hurt, she just
Gran?
cries.
She's busy.
Geralt, I have to admit, from a kid's point of view, you don't really come across as, like, the kind of trustworthy fella that you'd open up to, especially after Gran said that you're a stranger who might steal the boy away. Okay. Why are you afraid?
Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
Well, we might be worried he'll
You're
get in
all
trouble.
scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow.
His burrow?
But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Okay.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells, then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough.
Yeah, I don't feel like you have to tell me anything you don't want to tell me, kiddo, but at the same time, it seemed like maybe he volunteered a bit of information there, like maybe it helps him some to say it and just get it out there. I mean, that really sucks, and I hope things are good for you here with Gran, kiddo. About this Johnny situation,
I
though.
just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right?
Not the plan.
He's real. He's not made up.
I believe you about that.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Ooh, this is good info.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you kids are all gonna be okay here? Can we talk about anything
Where
else?
he's from.
No? Alright. I should leave them alone, but I just kinda...
Who said ours, eh? Ugly word, ugly. Don't cry, Yagna.
Yagna's a stupid pig.
Name calling's not allowed.
She says when I fall asleep, rats will come and eat my eyes.
the things kids come up with.
Shouldn't say that. Apologise.
Arse.
I'll stand here till you apologise to her and to me. I've got time.
I mean, she seems to be doing good here.
Ain't no rat's gonna eat your eyes. And I know we're not allowed to say dirty words.
Good child. Apologies mean treats to please a belly needing to be put at ease. What is this? What? Nothing for you.
Alright.
Stay away from the kids.
God's too sorry.
She seems genuinely concerned about the kids. And then everything she was doing there, like she's making them treat each other nice. We don't do name calling. We're not saying curse words. You know? And that is such a kid thing to do. She says rats will eat my eyes when I'm asleep. Because they come up with ridiculous things like that to say to each other. And we have a lot of kids in the neighborhood that I live in. And it's great because I got kids too. And they're about the same age. But you do have to mediate a fair amount of little kids squabbling. And yeah. But no, I got it. I mean, she seemed like she handled that well. She seems like she really is just a lady who cares about the kids, you know? So, I don't know. I'm not feeling suspicious of her at the moment. I think she seems like she really is a decent person, and I think she probably was just scared of me because I am a stranger, and she wants to make sure nothing bad happens to the kids. I'm kind of concerned about what mostly I'm very interested in learning what this Johnny's going to be all about. Because I have a feeling he's not going to be a human. Alright. Oh, I also wanted to look at... Some of you guys were saying that XP bonus on the sword. Which one is it? This one. Isn't really that... Most of the experience I get is not going to be so much from monster killing as it is from quests and stuff. Which is true. When I get my level ups, it's generally after completing a quest. So then, do we want a different silver sword? And what Adendeeth does a lot more damage. Yeah, of the two of these, Adendeeth is definitely better. So, what do we think? A chunk more damage. Almost the same ard sign intensity, as well as some axi. Doesn't have the chance to poison, but a very small chance to freeze. But a critical hit chance and critical hit damage bonus. I'm thinking we go ahead and do it. Because it does have 3 slots to upgrade it. So, what are we going to put? And how is everything, by the way? Is anything falling apart? Yeah, everything's falling apart. Okay. So then, 2% chance to cause bleeding. 5% chance to stun seems pretty good. That could be helpful. And I kind of like the idea of freezing, although I like burning things a lot too, so... Well, we could get the armor piercing. My thought is that... I mean, most of these are lesser runes. So it gives you 10 armor piercing, but it's on a lesser rune, so that's probably not really that great in the scheme of things, right? Do I want more adrenaline points? Let's burn things. We know that I like to do that. Okay. Alright, now that we're prepared, we got a grave hag. I imagine she is not the or water hag. She can't be the Johnny that we're looking for. Although she is in the area. Okay, I want to focus on you first. Because otherwise she's going to sling some mud at me and blind me. Oh, I didn't put my necrophage oil on.
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints.
You'd think that, but I don't know. It depends on what Johnny is. Maybe he's some sort of, like, floaty creature or something. Okay, well, he left prints. We see him right there. Hang on, though. Loot.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
So he's either a kid or he's some sort of small creature. I don't know. She liked him because he's not... If he was a kid, then I feel like Gran would have tried to convince him to go live with the other kids. So I think he's just some kind of creature. Alright, where are these footprints going? Kind of this way? There we go, yeah. Is he the one building those sort of teepee structures over there? Although not really teepee, because they're not like tents that you could be inside, but...
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Oh, we found this before and we couldn't get in, right? Because it was too low? Alright. Let's see what Johnny is. So little handprints, little red handprints. And the little kind of skulls, totem things. Those are something Johnny does, huh? Yeah, I knew you weren't human. Come on out, I don't intend to kill you.
Don't be afraid.
What are you, though?
You're a Bucka? A Luton?
Or something. A Godling.
Godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything, from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not?
Can't talk. Alright, although we do want to ask him these other things. But Gran used to like his singing. So he can sing, but he can't talk. Or maybe he can't sing anymore. Maybe something happened recently.
You know the kids from the clearing well?
Just one.
Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. This where you live?
Yep.
Cozy burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors?
He's tough. Okay.
What's wrong? Can't talk? Why?
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow?
Alright, follow the Godling.
Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Nope. Ooh, he's a fast little thing. Hang on. I want to know about Godlings. A hybrid. Nope, that's my sirens and everything. Oh, look at those. Are we going to find some of this when we go to Skellige? She's kind of awesome looking. Out at sea, if you hear a beautiful woman singing, turn the ship around at once, you understand? Even if it means sailing straight back into a storm. Ah. Like skilled hunters setting out wooden ducks to lure in drakes, sirens and lamias lure men near, using their own bodies as decoys. They can transform to resemble beautiful human maidens, though with tails covered in silver scales instead of legs. Once a naive sailor gets within arm's reach of these beautiful creatures, their fair faces suddenly turn to fang-filled fish-like maws, and lovely tails promising unknown delights become sharp, death-dealing tails. This is a thing that I've never understood. The appeal with, like, mermaids and creatures with, like, the snake bit on the bottom. Like, what delights are promised by a scaly tail? What was it gonna do for you? Okay, top half woman, could be some fun to be had there, but bottom half, like, what are you gonna accomplish with it? I don't know, I don't understand the appeal. One legend claims sirens and lamias were once friendly towards men, and supposedly were even known, albeit on rare occasions, to accept some sailors' clumsy attempts at courtship. In our day, however, they are decidedly aggressive, perhaps soured by the numerous kidnappings carried out by frustrated sea salts. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain. These days, the monsters display no signs of goodwill, and so when spotting them, one should immediately reach for one's silver sword. Sirens and lamia, the sirens' more dangerous cousins, usually hunt in flocks. Oh, she's like a flying snake beast. Making use of their numbers as well as their ability to move effortlessly through air and water. On the ground, however, they are virtually defenseless, and so a wise tactic is to damage their fin-like wings to force them to land. The Ignis sign also proves effective, excellent, because that's my favorite anyhow, when fighting against them. Threatened or injured sirens will let out a terrifying shriek, leaving their opponents stunned while they escape, and their sisters swoop down for an easy attack. So those will be all kinds of fun when we get to them, and then we have Succubi on the bottom as well, but right now I want to find... Maybe Johnny won't show up in here? Relics, that's what he is, huh? Yeah, Godlings, okay. Not too long ago, the areas around peasant hamlets were chock full of guardian spirits. Today it's nigh unto impossible to spot a brownie, bucca, or luton. And Godlings, they're always the first to go. Such is the price we pay for civilization's forward march. The world we have lost, huh? Godlings, sometimes mistaken for luton, are woodland creatures dwelling in burrows and moss-covered hollow stumps on the outskirts of human settlements. They're similar to children in behavior and appearance, and, like children, delight in mischief. Godlings are deeply rooted in their home territory and perform acts of care and guardianship to those dwelling near their burrows. They watch over people as well as animals, but, shy creatures by nature, they try to do so while remaining unseen. Godlings are drawn to joy and innocence, and so delight in the company of children, and usually only show themselves to the young. But they help out the people in the area, so it's actually extremely beneficial for Gran and her group of children to be where they are, because they got a handy Godling nearby to help them out. These hardworking and clever creatures gladly perform small services for those in their care, asking only for respect and payment in the form of food or cast-off tools in return. They are easily offended by churlish, ungrateful, or simply rude behavior. Godlings also treasure their peace and quiet. When the village of Godling watches over becomes too populous, or its inhabitants forget the old ways, it will abandon its burrow for good and walk off to destinations unknown. Aww. Okay. So definitely a friendly sort of critter. Or I guess, I mean, really, he's a person. Not really any type of monster or something. Okay, Johnny, we're gonna have to fight these things up here. Or not. Ducked away at the right moment. Okay. Okay, something here you need me to do? Oh, you need me to go fight them? Okay, hold up. I got this.
Watch out!
He was kind of running this direction, so... And then he suddenly skirted away, so I think that's what he was getting at, that...
Stay close to me.
Yep. Honeycomb, Johnny. Ah, there's no time. Oh, what's this?
This the place? Let me look around.
Oh, up there. There's...
Something's on the ledge?
Yeah, there's a nest.
Something that'll get you your voice back?
Alright. What, does he need an egg?
Guess I gotta make this climb.
He's so excited. Yes, you do, you do. Very well. What is this? It looks almost like maybe an old entrance to a mine or a cave or something, but doesn't seem to be a way in. That is a lot of birds and maybe harpies all circling around. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, what's the best way up here? Make the climb, you say. I think we need to go around a little bit. Here we go. Or make the climb right here, where we have handy ledges we can grab onto. Pretty area we're in. Hang on, it looks like there might be something here, but it also might just be the sun reflecting off the path, yeah. Okay, well we need to go where all those swirling things are, but I'm just... You know I like to get to high ground. What's up at the top here? I'm not giving up on you, Johnny. I just gotta check some stuff out. No, I saw you. We're getting up there. One way or another. How do we do this? Okay. Haha! Excellent.
Magic. A place of power.
Excellent. Let's put that straight into Igni. Yeah. Did it? Oh, look at this view. We can see everything. Tower off in the distance. Oh my gosh, that's got to be the Whispering Hillock, right? Look at that tree. That is some kind of tree. Is the Whispering Hillock not marked? another tower off over there. Okay, well that was pretty nifty. Now to get back to helping Johnny. Because I am pretty excited to help out a little... Whoops! Help out a little Godling. He's a rare thing nowadays. We gotta preserve what we can of these friendly sorts of people. So, oh, don't jump in the gulch. It's a bad idea. Go around, go around. All right, let's wade right into the midst of this mess. Yeah, I see you all. This is gonna be horrible. I know. Harpies. Yeah, they're going down fast. Well, that was actually just fine.
Maybe he meant this bottle.
Maybe. What about that raven feather, though? That certainly seems like an interesting thing, too. Let's take a look at it. It's just a feather. I am curious about this thing I picked up. I think we'll keep what we've got. What's it look like? Blah! No. Alright then. Johnny, I found a mystical potion. Hopefully that's what you need. We can just go down here. It'll be fine. Right then. Try it out.
Here.
The harpies trapped his voice in a bottle?
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it!
Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth.
Indeed.
Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Yours too. Hang on, though.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
Yes. Yeah, how do you bottle someone's voice? Well, I mean, harpies, they're the ones that can also crystallize dreams, so they've got some pretty cool
How do
powers.
you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean.
So, why did you lose your voice?
How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
No, but I'm a professional.
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
Huh. Well, we learned something new. Alright, so you saw Siri.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the
That's the best part of the day.
defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang. So loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared. Out of nowhere.
Teleported in, eh?
Young, ashen-haired. Just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's huts. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
Alright then. So, the crone... I do want to know about Gran as well, but the crones, huh? It sounds like you are not really on their side.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
Are they older than you?
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
So they see and hear this conversation? Alright, tell me about Gran.
I've been to the village in the swamp. Met a woman who might have been a crone.
She's not a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts. Completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
Well,
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
alright then. But that does tell us, I mean, we pretty much knew anyhow. I think Gran's basically harmless. She's helping out the kids. So then,
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something. Or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
alright then. He's a helpful little fella. Seems pleasant enough. Hang on. He is waiting. Okay, good. What is this, Johnny? Who lives here? Okay, first things first, girl, is we need a sword out. No, let's finish this up. Alright, so back to this house. No. And we didn't even gain anything from it. Although we've got this statue here. Maybe it'll be something to do with the crones when it's time. Alright. There you are. Yeah, I'm prepared to fight all these things. Get back here. Where is it? The red one. Okay.
Not bad. Damn.
Being too cocky. Bolt with bait, huh? Interesting.
Winds howling.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Put that one away. Hold on, Johnny. I'm getting some of my loot. Also, I want to look at this one that's lit up a bit. Yeah, we got some kind of shrine here. With treats and crows. That belongs to the crones, doesn't it? Alright, let's go.
The 33 thieves thought they controlled the throne throughout Thursday.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her.
You expected a crone in sight?
Little Johnny softly gazing, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Why isn't he allowed?
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
I do need to get to the crones, but no, we've been asking all along. Tell me about Ciri.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
But why, and according to who?
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
Alright, thanks. Progress. This is all still... I'm nervous about dealing with these ladies, but...
Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No.
Why not?
Foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
The ladies.
Those are the ladies.
I don't know, if they don't like Johnny, though, that makes me trust him even less.
Lovely, with power over all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
She can call them, though, huh?
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
So, you channel them?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
Alright, I thought I was going to actually talk to some ladies, but... Well, this'll do.
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
She's my daughter?
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it
It matters a lot.
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast.
Yeah, because you guys are being gross.
Oh, that's how I like him.
So, okay, she fought with you. Kind of starting to see why. Then what?
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
I do not fear woodland beasts. What do they have to do with anything?
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever.
Look at this whole freaking altar she's got set up in here. Good grief.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
We'll see.
Dark power? You need a knight errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
For what?
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
Okay. It's a deal, I guess.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
You okay, Gran? Everything about this is a weird situation. Not feeling good about it.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger.
And that's why Gran's maybe a little bit crazy, huh? I imagine it can't be good for your mind to channel
For
them.
you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger.
Okay. Thank you. That's quite the dagger.
Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Alright. This is a weird thing you got going on here, Gran. Ooh, what's down there? We are gonna see. Huh, Witcher's not quite the devils you thought, and my evening with a vampire. A conviction has arisen amongst both mages and the hoi polloi that witchers barely rise a hair's breadth above animals, that they are deformed and bloodthirsty mutants, and that in slaking this thirst they do not limit themselves to the fluids of monsters. Meanwhile, the research and observations of Virgil of Bannard paint an entirely different picture of the case. Of course, it is an indisputable fact that the mutations witchers undergo influence their temperament, immune system, strength, and endurance. Yet, one cannot consider them unthinking beings forged only for killing as a result. In fact, witchers cultivate a unique culture, a specialized body of knowledge, an effective training system, and even a code of honor. They know an incredible amount about the effects of ingesting various organic and inorganic substances, and also a small amount, but nevertheless something, about the fundamentals of magic, by which I mean the simple spells they call signs. On the surface, the witchers appear to be a homogeneous social entity, but in truth their fighting styles, training regimens, and worldviews differ significantly depending upon the school to which they adhere. The best-known witcher schools on the continent are the School of the Wolf, the School of the Bear, the School of the Griffin, the School of the Viper, and the School of the Cat. Indeed. Interesting stuff. Okay, what about this evening with a vampire, though? Spring grape and hot fiber. We don't need those. We can look at it in a minute. Mostly, I want to know what's down here. We got an under altar going on here. It looks like blood sacrifices are made here. Like, we got a lot of skeletons and stuff. Gran, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good at all. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, so here I was saying Gran seems like maybe a decent lady, but then she's the one handling all of this. There's a lot of bodies down here. Okay, it's possible I totally misjudged her. And we've got, like, these big, nasty-looking hooks, and... I mean, those could be maybe for animals. Not necessarily implements of torture. But she's good to the kids and does seem to care about the kids. You're a strange woman, Gran. Strange things going on.
Be gone. You ought not to be here.
Yeah, back to that, huh? Alright. I just want to see what's over here. Gotta get that puff pulse. It's important, sorry. Okay, and that's what this tall building's all about that we couldn't get in before.
Got 2 swords and a wolf around his neck.
Alright, so we need to talk to the alderman. North of here. Okay, I think then I'm gonna go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back, and next time, yeah, I might just fast travel there. I think I'll meet you in Downwarren. We'll just fast travel. We've been there before, so I'll stop by. Did they have a blacksmith? If they have a blacksmith, I want to stop by him and sell some stuff. Or since I'm going to fast travel there anyhow, I'm going to sell some things off screen just to keep from being over encumbered, and then I'll meet you in Downwarren. We'll go find the alderman, talk to him, see what this is all about. I don't know, I'm not feeling good about this. I don't trust anything about those ladies and all those sacrifices and all those bones and stuff we found down in the basement. I don't really want anything to do with those crones, especially because we know Ciri fought with them, but we need to know where she went, so we'll follow up on it. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll end up fighting some crones.